Welcome to the Red Bull Ring, where we're waiting for the lights to go green here in Austria. Within the next hour, we'll know who's come out on top in today's qualifying. This is going to be an interesting session. Who's going to come out on top in qualifying today? Having spoken to many people in the paddock, no one seems to have an outright winner in mind.
It is certainly difficult to predict. I would say it's advantage Mercedes, but you can never rule anything out. I reckon we are probably looking at 3 or 4 teams who can realistically fight for pole position today.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
Some days it just doesn't work out on track, and that's the kind of day it's been for Jenson. He's been struggling somewhat, and as a result was knocked out in Q1. That's the end of qualifying 2, and it's Fernando Alonso who's the biggest loser in that session. He won't be featuring in Q3, a big blow for the Spaniard. And it's Kimi Raikonen on pole for tomorrow's race after a fantastic lap time that has cemented his place in the top spot.
They've really worked hard this weekend, and it seems they've been able to set up the cars perfectly today. Whether this will translate into race pace tomorrow, well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Two hours outside of Vienna is Spielberg, a spectacular circuit with dense forests and rolling hills as a backdrop. What a destination for today's race. Time to get ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. The Iceman, Kimi Raikkonen, took pole from under the noses of all his rivals in yesterday's storming qualifying. He'll now want to get the jump on them today as all eyes look towards the red Ferrari sat at the front of the grid.
He's definitely going to be difficult to beat today, but anything can happen, so we'll have to keep a close eye on how this unfolds over the course of the race.
It's been a really disappointing season so far for Red Bull. They aren't getting the points that they believe the car is worthy of.
Red Bull have clearly suffered the most from the change of regulations. The car is still a good car, but they say the performance of their new hybrid power unit is letting them down. You can guarantee they're working hard with Renault to find a way to bridge the gap to the competition.
You're capable of pushing for the win today. Good luck. Isn't feeling at its best at this point, do bear in mind that we are heavy with fuel. It should get better as we lighten the load further into the race. Really going for it. He's just put in the best lap of the race so far. Tyres are shown to be within the optimal temperature range. exit. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Great job. Excellent work. Pit in. As you leave the pits. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. Fantastic job.
A very memorable race, and one that Kimi Raikonen won't forget anytime soon, after a wonderful win for the Ferrari driver today.
You can't fault their commitment today. They really pushed hard and were rewarded with a race win. Fantastic achievement.
After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.